Well, here's one thing that I can do is I can give you a side-by-side, or in this case, ass-to-ass comparison between the 840 or the 8 series versus the 6 series. So this is my son's 6 series. So I can back up and see if I can get all of it in here. You see that it has the smaller split U-shaped kidney grills in there. The nice long hood. Now he has a 650i, which is the 8-cylinder twin turbo, and same silhouette, framing. One difference here is the brake light is integrated into the top pillar, whereas this one isn't, which means that the hood is just a little bit more raked on this one than on that one. Of course, he has his carbon fiber spoiler on there. And this is carbon black, or there's another color for this blue that he has on it, but carbon black pretty much. You see kind of the shape of the trunks or of the deck lid is pretty much the same. This one has a little bit more sculpting in here, whereas this one doesn't. You can kind of see it if you look at it from the side. Both ways, where it has a little bit more Frenching in here than this one. The tail lights are more narrow, and these are LED tail lights, whereas his are more substantial, and you have more lights in there. But again, the side marker pretty much the same on both cars. The license plate is a little bit positioned just a little bit higher on the 8 series than that. Sensors are pretty much in the same place. The knockout is on the same spot here for the tow hook. Pretty much very similar cars. I know I mentioned it before, so we can look at some of the other features. If you look at the size of his door, and the doors are pretty much the same. Even the shape of the mirrors being a little bit different. Now, the roof line is a little bit more tapered on the 8 than on that, and it does have more of the integrated duckbill spoiler, as opposed to his has more of an abrupt rounded piece. We have those creases that are in the hood, which gives a little bit more presence on it. And the grills are more substantial. They're wider, and these are also the active grills. So earlier when I did the walk around, these were open so that it could breathe, but it closes over time. And of course, you do have some other sculpting that's a little bit different on the front. They're both sitting on the same size rubber. And there's also this fake inlet here for the aux for air flow, whereas on the 6 it's up here, and then put a side marker light in it, right? But overall, it's amazing how similar these cars are now that I look at them side by side, meaning coupe to coupe, or ass to ass as you look at it. So anyway, I could go through and show you some of the differences on the interior as well, but you kind of get the point that it is an evolution of the 6 series more than a clean sheet of paper.